Howdy folks, welcome back. This morning we are going to make some black bean soup. This is super easy. What I did was I took looks like more, but it's about 2 cups of black beans in there, and then I soaked them overnight. I rinsed them and then soaked them. So what I got is this. Just black beans. I might not use all of these. I gotta see how. Can't overfill this. This is a Instapot. A little more. This is gonna be kind of a. Yeah, this will all fit. Anyways, so what I got here is the Costco black beans. Should be it. Receipt. Pick these up at Costco. I don't remember how much they are. They're not expensive. You can make lots of these black bean soup. So we're going to take that and then added to that is going to be a little water. Not as much water as beans. If you do 1 cup of beans, you do 3/4 of a cup of water, especially after soaked, because they've already absorbed a lot of the water. So there's a line inside here right now, and I'll show you this. There's a halfway mark. Hope you can see this right here. And then there is a 3/4 way mark, and this is the maximum that you could do for PC, which is pressure cooking. We are definitely going to be pressure cooking, so we want to have all of our stuff to not be above that 2/3 line. I'm going to go and put just a little more. Right now I'm at the halfway mark, and I'm probably kind of close to 1-to-1 on the beans and water. So I do a little more. Maybe a little less. Maybe I'm 1-to-1 right now. So about a 1-to-1 ratio. We're gonna make 2 separate batches because nobody likes it crazy hot like I do. So I'm gonna throw this crushed red pepper in. You can put it in. You don't have to. I'm doing chili powder. That's the end of that one. Good thing I went shopping and got some more. I'm not too, I prefer McCormick spices, but I'm gonna try these. I don't think, spices are probably spices, right? Can't be too terrible. They always child-proof this stuff on me. I remember back in the day, we didn't have any of this stuff until some idiot tainted some Tylenol and had to make us all live in a world that is child-proofed. I don't know if you can see that. Bring this camera over here. Let me see. Can you? Yeah, you can see in there, kind of, sort of, right? Let me see. Okay. If I had to guess, I would have to guess this is about a half a teaspoon, maybe a full teaspoon. So, all right, we've done this, and now we're gonna go to the cayenne pepper. Cayenne is gonna give you some heat. So if you don't like heat, might I suggest you go light on the cayenne. I'm doing like 3/4 of a tablespoon. Do you like how I measure? I don't really measure stuff. Oh, okay, so now we need Italian herb. I ran out of this last time and I didn't put it in. And beans were still edible, so I don't know if you need it or not, but I kind of like the way the flavor is. We're gonna do about the same thing, right about there. Looks to be about a half a tablespoon. If I said teaspoon before, I misspoke. I meant a tablespoon. And cumin. Well, why is the cumin opened? Ground cumin. I know I just bought this thing. So does this one not have a safety tab underneath it? Or did I open this before? Maybe we use this in the sausage. I don't know. Now I'm freaked out. Well, if this is my last video, folks, you know what happened. I got poisoned by cumin. Normally, instead of water, I normally put chicken broth. But the last time I bought chicken broth, I bought it from Costco and it was kind of terrible. So I'm just gonna put this nor caldo de pollo. So chicken bouillon. Caldo con sabor de pollo. Pollo. Chicken. My Spanish is not so good anymore. I used to be able to speak Spanish as a long time ago. I should make a video about the things I've forgotten, not just the things I've learned. Anyways, crushed red pepper, chili powder, Italian herb, cayenne pepper, maybe poisonous cumin. I hope not. We're gonna, need a little bit of salt in here. Not a lot because you can salt this stuff afterwards. Put a little bit in there. I use this Himalayan salt, also from Costco. I don't know. I think I shopped too much at Costco. Take this. This is a holy spoon, and this is Sunday, so it's important to use a holy spoon on Sunday. And I'm not blasphemy either. I'm just, maybe I am blasphemy. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But I don't have my holy shirt on. I don't have my holy pants on. I might have holy socks on later on. I hate when I have holy underwear on. But I definitely am using my holy spoon today. Anyways, God forgives me. He knows I like to have fun. Besides, he'll have plenty of time to deal with me later. So I'm gonna mix this up a little bit. What I'm also gonna do is right after this thing vents itself, I'm gonna mix it up again and then keep it warm. Here's one of the cool things about an Instapot, and I didn't know it until later on. But so the first time just to vent this thing, you just drop that thing in. I had to wear my glasses for a second here. This is venting. This is, what do they say? Sealed. Oh, it says sealing. Oh. So, anyways, one of the things about an Instapot that I had kind of not known, and then I found out, was this Instapot it has these presets. This is the small Instapot. Because I bought this when I was traveling for work, and I was living in a hotel in New York, and I didn't even have a microwave, and I thought, well, at least I can get this thing and I can warm some stuff up. You know, like sometimes I would buy lunch and I wouldn't eat it, and I'd take it back to the room and I'd eat it for dinner. Anyway, so I bought this in New York. I didn't want a giant one. This is the small, I don't know what, it's called the Instapot Duo, but it's the small one. It's not, I mean, they have different sizes. This, I don't know if this is the mini or what. Anyways, it's the Instapot Duo. It's a smaller size. They have these presets over here. Rice, porridge, steam, soup broth, meat stew, bean chili. Okay, so I make this on bean chili. So the first time I press this button, I can't remember, but you have like different settings on these. So you can go, I don't even know how it works. Go here, go here, go here. Okay, so this is less, this is 25. And then normal is an hour, and then more is 40 minutes. So you think to yourself, wait a minute, more is 40 minutes? Okay, this is what happens. When I first made this, I used the 40 minutes, the more, and it wasn't enough. I had to add another 20 minutes. So the next time that I did this, I left it on the normal and I ramped it up to the 1 hour that I found works perfect for these beans. Well, guess what? It remembers that. So now all I have to do is turn it on, hit the button one time, it stays at normal. So now I got the bean chili, it's at normal. It's heating up right now, so that 1 hour countdown will start after it's built up pressure. It's on. It's going to be high pressure, and then this light is on, and that's keep warm. So you can literally throw this in when you go to work. I don't know if you'd want to do that. That might mess this up. I think this thing has a timer too. Like you can set it. Oh yeah, delay start. I've never messed with that. I got to be honest with you. I don't use this for many things. There are a ton of things you can use it for, but I use it to make black bean soup and chili. So I use the same button all the time. I do pre-brown my meat because I don't like the meat, how it comes out if you throw it in here and you let it brown in here. It kind of comes, like the meat just doesn't come out the way I want it. So I brown my meat first and then I put it, but I do put everything in. Tomato, beans, the meat, onions, garlic, everything. But I pre-brown the meat and put it in here. I also throw some of the fat from the meat in there, and that is what I forgot to do this time. And I've already got it started, so I'm gonna have to see if it really makes a difference. I normally put a little bit of tallow in here. You know what? Cancel. We're gonna put the tallow in because why not? I mean, it's just a button. So we're gonna go here. This is some beef tallow that I got from Costco. I'm just gonna you don't have to put this in there if you wanna be more healthy. I'm just gonna put that in like that. Just get a little beef fat in there. This is grass-fed, grass-finished beef tallow, never bleached, never hydrogenated. Hydrogenated is like how they make margarine. They take oil and they spin it really fast. Now we're going to flip this back to sealed, and we're going to hit the bean chili. And it's going to take a couple seconds, and then it's going to start up. So really, if this thing had built up steam, I probably wouldn't have stopped the process and started again, but it hadn't built up steam yet. And so that's the other ingredient I forgot to tell you about, but I'm not gonna say it's a secret ingredient, but sometimes Sometimes I make this and I brown some bacon, and I cut the bacon up and I pour the bacon and the fat in there. Then I don't put the beef tallow in. I just put the bacon and the lard in. Pork fat is actually lard and tallow is beef, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody drop that in the comments below. Sometimes I'll buy Bob Evans spicy breakfast sausage, but then I actually read what's in that stuff, and I'm thinking, well, wait a minute. You're making homemade sausage because you don't want to eat all that crap, and then here you are buying this crap and putting it in your beans. So I have the Sichuan sausage that we made, but it's in the freezer. So what I'm probably going to do is this is going to be done in an hour. It'll be ready for breakfast. Everybody else is still asleep. I mean, it's 8 o'clock in the morning, but you know, people were up late last night. So I'll take a bowl of this and I'll throw 3 or 4 eggs on top of that. I may pull out one of these Sichuan sausages and slice it, heat it up, and throw that in there too. And then I'll have to let you guys know how incredibly good that was. So anyways, that's it for now. That's the easiest, fastest black bean soup you're ever gonna make. Later, we gotta dice up some onions and stuff to put on the top of it because I like my onions uncooked in my black bean soup. And I have cilantro and all that stuff. Green onion, purple onion, cilantro. You can throw a bay leaf in there too, but I find the bay leaf's kind of annoying because I always get it on my spoon, I'm not paying attention, then I got a bay leaf in my mouth and I'm like, and then you get people that say, oh, what's leaves in their soup? Well, there's a reason you put them in there, there's flavor in that. So anyways, folks, don't forget, like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to show you a picture of this black bean soup right before I wolf it down. All right, love y'all.